AITA for not helping my brother babysit his 3 kids. My 33F older brother, 40M, has 3 kids under 5. I myself have no children by choice. Him and we never very close, but he is always asking for help with the kids. Saturday was a beautiful day. My husband and I had plans to spend the day in our pool. At 10 a.m. he calls me and asks me to come over and help with the kids for an hour or two because his wife is going to get her nails done. I declined and told him what my plans were. He has a fit saying that I could come help him and then go home and still spend all day in the pool. Which is true, he only lives about 15 minutes from me. But honestly, I just didn't want to have to spend the morning with his kids and was really not in the mood to babysit, so I again said no, hung up and had a nice day with my husband. Later that day I got a nasty text from Sil about not helping out. She was pissed she has to cancel her nail appointment. She pretty much called me an immature poss for not helping. My mom thinks I could have just went over for an hour or two since it really wouldn't have messed with my plans and I had no real reason not to. Now I feel like a jerk, so I thought I would come here. NTA, why does your brother need help babysitting his own kids? Can he seriously not handle them on his own for the 12 hours it takes for his wife to get her nails done? Tell your Sil if her husband cannot care for their kids on his own, she should take that up with him. Did I read this correctly? A 40-yo parent can't keep his own kids alive for a few hours, and a third party is somehow to blame? NTA. Daddy-o can't parent his children for a few hours to give his wife a little me time, so it's OP's fault? Tell me how much this man dislikes kids without pointing to his failure to have a good relationship with his younger sister. Hashtag if you can't handle 3 kids, then don't have 3 kids. NTA. Why can't he look after his own kids while Sil gets her nails done? NTA. I simply can't understand people that have kids being so demanding that someone else watch their kids for them. It is laughable that this father can't be enough of a father to deal with his kids while his wife is gone for a bit. Why would anyone marry a man that helpless? NTA. His circus. His monkeys. She was pissed she has to cancel her nail appointment. That's her problem. She pretty much called me an immature poss for not helping. Lol. Who cares? Ignore her or block her. It really wouldn't have messed with my plans. Yes, it would have. Why couldn't he look after his kids for 2 hours on his own? I had no real reason not to. But you had one. You didn't want to. NTA, and ask your mom why she raised her son to be such a pathetic excuse of a father. NTA. He can't manage to look after his own kids for an hour? NTA. Gotta love the entitlement of asking you to drop everything without notice, on the assumption that Sil could go and have some self-care time at the expense of yours. Next time, don't tell him what your plans are. Go full on Phoebe and say, I wish I could help, but I don't want to. He can't handle his own kids for 1 hour? You should get him a $2 sympathy card and just write, "Welcome to Parenthood," in it. NTA. Your brother is 40, he needs to grow up and be a parent. NTA. Either your brother is lazy or incompetent if he can't manage to watch his own children for 2 hours so his wife can go out for a couple of hours. People do it all the time without calling in reinforcements. I don't know if your brother and his wife are entitled or clueless. I can't imagine calling one of my siblings to come over to help out when my children were little, because my husband wanted to do something in his own and vice versa. NTA and your brother and sister-in-law definitely are the assholes. Along with your mother. They totally expect you to drop everything and parent children that are not your children simply because you're female. At the same time, they accept your brother's weaponized incompetence and blame you without examining why a 40-year-old man cannot parent 3 children, all of them his own, by himself for an hour or 2. There's only one explanation for this: misogyny. Your brother is pretending to be a moron and his wife and mother totally enable him because of his gender. They also accept that you, a woman, can parent better than an actual parent because you're female. It's just stupidity and bigotry all the way down. The only reason your sister-in-law couldn't go to her nail appointment is your brother, who has faked idiocy for years to get out of the burden of parenting the children he chose to have. Everyone in your family is gross and you need to have a serious look at their lack of boundaries. They should be ashamed they even asked you. NTA and say no every time. The level of entitlement is off the chain. Do not encourage it one bit. Your mom is wrong for supporting them too. NTA. They call you at the last minute expecting you to change your plans so his wife can get her nails done. They and your mom need a reality check. That is not the way life works. And then they have the gall to insult you. Do yourself a favor and remember those insults the next time they call to watch their kids. Then go do something nice with your husband. NTA. He can't watch his own kids for an hour or 2. And gave you no appropriate notice? I'm all about helping your family when they're in need. But he's 40. He can handle his own kids just fine. Now what you could do is suggest your brother and Sil sign up at care.com. Plenty of trustworthy people on there who are more than willing to drop their Saturday plans to come and help out with childcare. Why is Sil mad at you? I'd be enraged at the dad for not being able to cope with his own children for a couple hours. Yeah, no. Parenting. NTA. NTA. He couldn't keep his kids alone for an hour or 2. Dad of the Year award does not go to NTA in any way, shape or form. He has kids. You do not. It doesn't matter what your plans were. You didn't want to watch his kids so you said no. End of discussion. How useless is he that he can't watch his own kids for a couple of hours? That's on him. Your mother and Sil are to blame too for allowing a grown-ass man to get away with not knowing how handle his own kids. Tell your mom she can go watch the kids next time then.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.